Nicki said she came back from hiatus ready.
Gang, gang, gang. But gang, gang got the hammer in the ring. I pull up in that $250,000
Okay. Episode 20. Barry Sanders.
Pushing out his baby's telly biter.
Can't get that P Myers?
Stop it. Stop it.
Don't do that.
Stop it. Fred Hoiberg.
Mark Carey.
Barry Sanders.
I'll take GP.
Eric Snow.
Oh man, 20 it is. That's a good milestone, man. I like that.
Yeah. Something decent.
2020. Yeah, I'm with it.
Alright, let's jump in, man. A lot happened in hip hop this week.
A lot.
Man.
Pretty good weekend.
Yeah, pretty good week.
Action packed.
So Nicki Minaj dropped 2 singles in an interview addressing everything from Cardi B to Meek Mill to Drake. She cried some fake tears and everything.
Y'all think they was fake, man?
Accent.
Y'all think they was fake?
Fake accent, yes.
Yikes. Nah,
The accent probably
think she
was.
hurt.
No. I know the accent. Of course, the accent is fake. I think the tears was probably
I don't
real.
think she was that hurt.
I think the tears was probably real.
She too petty to be that hurt. Yeah,
Eh,
can't be petty and emotional.
all women is still soft. They still all got that soft spot.
I mean, her
She's
level
emotional. They are.
Look at you, emotion. Yeah. So what did y'all think of the 2 singles? What was it, Chun-Li and Barbie Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
The Barbie things, it was okay. It was okay. Chun-Li, dope as hell.
Yeah.
That was cold. The production was cold. The bars was there. The album art was on point. My nigga. Yeah. That was the better.
So you was here checking for the art.
I was checking for the song, but the art made me stay.
Kudos to her creative director, her art director.
Yeah, man. Whoever said that, I wish I was shooting that.
I'm sorry. I don't do the knife chicks, man.
That's everybody.
I don't do the artificial.
Half the
man.
time
I don't
you
like
don't
plastic, man.
Eh,
Yeah,
like
and in
plastic,
today's
man.
time, you don't even know.
It looked good.
You
It
do
looked
know.
Good.
You do
Can't
know.
tell.
That's plastic, yeah. I don't mess with plastic, yeah.
Hey, it still looked good.
She's naturally pretty though too, so
Yeah.
I seen some pictures. She ain't that naturally pretty, man.
I'm talking about that picture. That picture looked good.
the hardcore-esque Lakim joint.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, the singles was decent. I mean, I guess I kind of got what I expected from some Nicki singles in this climate right now. So they was decent. I was more intrigued with the interview.
Yeah.
The interview was more interesting to me than the actual singles. Because I felt like the interview, everything is just a push for this album that's coming.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, a lot of people trying to drop right now. Oh, I do have one question though. Who has better flow, Nicki or Cardi?
Nicki.
Okay.
It's unanimous or you disagree?
Or, I mean, it's like you just asking.
I was just asking because Cardi's flow isn't that off. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's not.
Her flow is cold. And
Like, to be a rookie in the game, her flow is not.
I think it's
not that
one-dimensional.
far off. It changes up.
Not to the variances of Nicki's, man.
nah, and that's why you put her ahead.
Yeah.
But we also have to think about who Nicki be around or who helped Nicki shape her flow. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
the Waynes and the Drakes and all
Yeah.
that. Like, that's where your flow.
Well, look who's helping Cardi
Who?
shape her flow.
Who?
Hey, the Migos content.
No.
Listen. Let me speak my piece.
No, I
Let
don't
me
care
speak
about
my
your
piece.
piece, dog.
The content is trash, but the niggas can flow. They sound good. I don't care what you say. You can't hate on that
She's
shit.
not
They
rapping
sound
in
good.
triplets, though.
It don't matter. They sound good. The niggas can flow.
I'm saying that, like, their flow is all triplet stuff, though.
That's
How often
cool.
do they go at it with any other flow? So I don't really think that that's coming from them. I don't think her
How
flow
not?
is built off of them. How many times you hear her rapping in triplets? No. Cardi's flow is it adjusts a lot better.
I'm not saying that her flow doesn't have any versatility, but I'm saying that
Who has more flow, her or Offset?
I don't listen to enough Offset.
I
don't listen to enough Cardi.
I don't
I
listen to
don't know.
enough
But here's the thing: is when I hear them, it's not like, oh, I'm listening for the bars, but they make music that sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Well, let me get back to what we was talking about though. I got us way off on a tangent, but
yeah, you did.
That's alright though. It's a podcast. Meek Mill, she discussed that a little bit. I mean, she tap danced around it the way in which I thought she would. Media training does wonders.
Yeah.
I found the story of her and Cardi interesting, because I think we all knew what happened. We knew that she recorded that verse early and didn't know that Cardi was on that track. I don't think she was. I mean, I think she was hurt to some extent by Cardi, but not to the extent that she portrayed in the media. Like, I think that's that whole everybody hates Nicki thing that she's trying to dispel before she drops the album. I think that's where the fake tears came from, personally.
I mean, but how can you have the everybody hates Nicki persona and then drop Chun-Li? That those two things don't mesh.
But I think that's one of those things, like, I have to say something back. You know what I'm saying? Because
were people really hating Nicki or just was tired of her dropping trash?
Well, you know, every time that there's like women, they create that narrative of they don't like each other, so they find a way. I personally, I want to know who's gonna be the first female rapper to go in over West B.
I hope don't nobody do it. Remy shouldn't have went. Remy shouldn't have went in over Ether.
So women, there's always some drama with the female rappers.
Of course.
But somebody need to go in over West Beef, man.
Nah, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Nah, you don't.
I mean,
don't mess up West
Cardi
Beef.
gonna be the one to do it.
She gonna mess it up too.
No, I don't think Cardi would do it. I could see Nicki doing that before Cardi.
I hope neither one of them.
Nicki wouldn't do it.
Just go get some production from somebody else.
Nicki just gonna fire some subliminals here and there all the time. Like, that's just what she does.
Yeah, and then of course there's a bunch of subliminals that could or couldn't be aimed at Cardi and both of these joints, but she said she recorded them a year and a half ago. So,
but the ad libs are to tell. The ad libs are to tell. Them bird calls and all that. That's Cardi all day.
It's way too convenient. It's way too convenient. But hey, I will say this: she can say what she want, but she backed it up with what she said in the interview. All of that stuff that she was talking about with Quavo not having her back or dispelling the rumors, all of that was true. She brought the facts with that. So,
I'm not saying I didn't believe any of her stories. I'm just saying that the fake emotions is what I didn't believe, like the crying and all of that stuff.
But hey, she's an actress.
Yeah, but I don't know. So what are you here for a Nicki album?
Well, I've never been here for a Nicki album, but you know, every once in a while you catch a single joint and it's like, okay, that was decent, but it is what it is. It's once again, that's not my cup of tea.
I'm here for competitive rap. I'm
definitely here for that. If they go back and forth,
I want to see them go at it.
They gonna go back.
I'm not even gonna say that I'm gonna want to listen to a Nicki project to hear, you know, the other beef records or what she's gonna say about Cardi. I just want to hear what she's gonna say.
Even if it's inadvertent, I don't mind if it's that.
Yeah.
It don't have to be I'm killing Cardi. No, just give me some joints where I'm like, okay, metaphor, she touched her.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Cardi is holding it down right now. She is.
Well, who's the best female rapper though?
Ever?
Like, I'm talking about. Well, I guess we could do ever.
If we do ever, we
but who right now? Who's the hottest right now? We ain't gonna be here that long.
Right now, we gotta say Rhapsody. Rhapsody or Jean, man.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
Jean Grey?
Jean,
yeah.
That's my all-time favorite female rapper. Like,
I like Jean Grey, but
she just dropped some.
Yep, a couple weeks ago.
Check it out. Don't do that to Jean.
Don't do what? All I said was
Rhapsody's flow is built on Jean's flow. That's how I feel, personally. But
Jean can flow on the track, man. She can switch up on the track
rap,
easy.
They can't make good songs.
Who?
Neither one of them.
No.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. Neither one of them makes good songs. They don't. The bars is there. The bars is there. But when I say a song, I'm talking about something that gonna get you radio spins. And I'm not saying that's the end all be all. That's not necessarily what it's about. But if you're talking about the totality of what they can do, what they're capable of, that's where they lack.
Well,
They
I don't
got
think
a
they
song
lack
like
it. They just choose not to go down that lane because all you need is a club joint.
They ain't even showing me no capability.
So you don't think that neither one of them are capable to carry a track that could go mainstream?
I don't see it.
Because I feel like they would have to dumb themselves down.
I agree.
No, you don't.
Like, yes, you would.
Why? We got plenty of rappers.
So you drop Grammy nominated songs and singles, but you don't feel like that they could carry. So if you were in the running for like a Grammy off of one song, but you don't feel like that artist can drop anything that goes mainstream.
Where have they shown that they can?
So what was the Rhapsody joint?
Layla's
Layla's Whistle?
No, I'm talking about the single.
The actual single.
Yeah, there was an actual single that Grammy nominated. It's the one with the sample from like that late '80s, early '90s sample. I can't remember the sample. I forgot the name of the song, but yeah, she's already done it. Like, but she's not attempting to do it on a consistent basis, but she could do it with ease.
I disagree.
Jean, I feel like the same way. If Jean wanted to do that she could do that.
I think Jane more easily than Rhapsody could if she wanted radio play.
I'm not knocking either one of them. The lyrical ability of both of them far surpasses most women in rap.
But some artists don't care for radio play. They know they niche, and that's who they cater to. They rather get the money off touring,
and
features.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely cool with that.
Purist, if you will.
I guess. I mean, it's all a matter of preference. What you're looking at. I don't know if that particular question would take me a while. I don't think it's as clear cut and dry as just one of them two. When it comes to who's the best female rapper.
I don't know who else could be added in that. Sassy is the name of the song. Sassy got Grammy nominated.
That wasn't even like, I got like 2 or 3 joints better than that on that album.
Right, but you don't want the great songs. You want radio play.
I didn't say that.
That's
I said that's where they lack. I'm not saying that that's the only thing I'm looking for. If that was the case, I'd be a fan of the Migos.
So you said that they don't have the ability to make a song that would get them radio play, but that song got radio play.
I didn't hear Sassy at all on the radio.
I don't listen to the radio like that, but
I didn't hear Sassy not once on the radio. It was Grammy nominated, but it wasn't popping.
I heard it. I heard it a couple times as a single. The album was dope, yes. So where do we think Nicki's album is gonna fall this go round?
In terms of what?
Like numbers, because we know Cardi did numbers.
It's gonna pop.
Is she gonna do better numbers than Cardi this go round?
Better numbers, I don't know, but it's going to pop. It's gonna, because people are going to listen to it, looking to see the anticipation of what is she gonna say about Cardi. People are going to flock to this. First of all, even if she don't say nothing about Cardi, Nicki gonna pop just off of Nicki. Nicki ain't never dropped nothing that ain't went number 1.
But I think the whole drama around her and Cardi makes the album pop.
No.
Like, you need some controversy.
She don't need controversy to sell. She's always popped.
Her last project wasn't that good though. Like, that was one of the...
I'm not saying that all of her projects is good. I'm saying that they always gonna drop. They always gonna... It's just like M last album did numbers. It was trash.
Right, but I think the controversy around Cardi makes this album pop even more.
No, okay, I'm with you on that. That I'm with. But
more than what was it? What was the name of that album?
What, the last one was
Pink Print? Yeah,
Pink Print.
Yeah, this pops way more than Pink Print. I think it outdoes the numbers that Cardi did. That's, you can't do that, I guess, because Bodak Yellow, they add all those streams in.
Yeah, and then Bodak Yellow, that is, I ain't gonna say unfair, but it's kind of like the Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year thing, because Bodak Yellow been spinning for 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that just came out last summer, man.
It did, but I'm over exaggerating. But technically, she owned one whole summer, and then she can own another one off of this project too.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I don't know. We'll see. I'm with you. I agree with the fact that this is going to do even more numbers because of the controversy. But if there was no controversy at all, Nicki still debuts at number 1.
It's depending on when that album drops, though. If
just
we
don't
get
drop
these
the
two
same
singles,
week as Cole or one of them.
If we get these 2 singles and we don't hear nothing else from Nicki until July, it's gonna be standard Nicki numbers.
The only person who she need to avoid dropping with is Drake. Just don't drop in June.
They won't do that.
Right, I know. Marketing right, because they on the same team. They're not gonna drop in June. I mean,
unless they both got tracks on each other's albums.
Yeah, that's true. Then they might bubble together because I don't know. Maybe like they'll still space it out like June or July type stuff. I don't think they're gonna try to step on each other's toes.
Yeah, you can't be stepping on toes. We saw what happened with 50 and Kanye.
Right. 50 was where he.
But 50 got. I mean, that helped 50's promotion. He probably wouldn't have did those numbers with that whole drama.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So, I don't know. I'm really interested with this Nicki album. I just want to see what happens because, especially like when she tried to act like she couldn't say much because it was gonna be on the album.
Yeah.
In the documentary.
Like, let's see what she says about. Yeah.
She building the hype. She's done a good job of being able to do that throughout the years.
You know the thing I think I was the most irritated with from that whole situation. Why did they talk about Nas at all?
They talked about Nas?
No. Why didn't they ever talk about Nas?
Oh, why didn't they? Oh,
Nas
about the supposed rumors of.
Huh?
He was a blip on our radar, man.
I just want to know what happened with Nas. I think I want to know what happened with that relationship. What happened?
He probably was like, "Shorty, all right, man. I can't rock with her. I gotta get up out of here."
Man. Who knows?
Yeah, but that was one interesting part. Maybe Nas will rap about it.
Nah, that ain't even him.
Huh?
That ain't him.
You know he gonna drop some very coded messages. But
I don't think. I don't think they rock long enough publicly for him to do so.
Yeah.
If it is, it'll be so coded that you can only speculate that it might be Nicki, not that you'll know.
That's what I love about Nas. So you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know. You just can't. I mean, you could pinpoint it, but you won't be able to say, okay, that was directed at Nicki. Like, he can dance around it in media and stuff like that.
True.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, she's gonna come out the gate number 1. We already know that. But I just want to see what the topics and things look like on this album. She probably gonna. I think she is gonna fire some subliminals at Cardi.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm interested to see who else she fires at. And Wayne was quite entertaining in the few minutes he was in that interview.
That nigga sounded like a cluck, dog. He sounded like.
That man brain fried, man.
It definitely is. I was like, man, this man sound like a straight goofy.
That was his intent, I think. Hopefully.
Mission accomplished, my nigga.
Hopefully.
You sounded dumb as hell.
He's so rich, you can sound dumb at this point, man.
I guess so.
Pretty soon he's gonna be wearing pajamas, man. That's when you know that you hit the next level of crazy, when you come outside with the silk pajamas.
Oh no, that man, you ain't got too much time on this planet, man. Every celebrity that started popping pajamas dead. Mike Jackson dead. You start rocking those silks in public, it's a wrap afterwards, man.
So what you trying to say? Swaggy P ain't got much time left?
That didn't make a lot of sense either.
Hey,
Swaggy, it made no sense at all.
Swaggy out here.
He done enforced that code again, man. They all gonna be souped it up again.
Remember, I think I tweeted that this week. Like, all right, here we go back to the strictly enforced dress code.
Yeah, Nick Young is wilding for that.
Yeah. All right, let's get into your boy Drizzy with his announcement earlier today. This man calling his album Scorpion. Like, I mean, so I think that sets the tone for what we getting. Like, that sounds like a Cisco album or something, man. Like, that don't even sound like don't it sound like Next came out with an album called Drew Hill or something.
Is he a Scorpio?
3-piece, like that was their album.
Maybe it's homage to his zodiac sign. I don't know. Is he a Scorpio?
I don't know, man.
I
don't know zodiac.
I'm pulling for something. I know mine. That's only.
Man, I don't know if he's saying he about to drop some Venom. That's me.
I feel I like that.
I ain't like that reach, dog. It had a scorpion feel.
You ain't, nigga. If it's called Scorpion, you ain't got nothing to do but reach. Unless maybe it's more so.
No, I was talking about his physical reach.
That's the Scorpion, man.
Maybe he talking about the Mortal Kombat dude. Maybe
Get over here.
That's what I thought. It's a whole album built off of that one bar that Lil Wayne had. Oh, what was it? Show me what you got or something.
Yeah.
Get over here like Scorpio. He built a whole album off that one bar.
Let's hope not, because I definitely don't want to listen to it.
So just play it.
His last 2 projects have been whack.
I can go either or with Drake, man.
Scorpion is not gonna be for the dudes, man. We are not. He's not gonna bar us to death on Scorpion.
You ain't gotta bar us to death. Look, the album ain't gotta be built around us to be dope. So Far Gone wasn't built around us, but it was still cold. It was dope. Take Care wasn't necessarily built around us, but it was still dope.
Take Care, they were both still like majority rap albums. Like
right,
I mean, obviously So Far Gone had crossover success because of some of the tracks, but we're gonna get the crossover stuff with Drake. But
right, I expect that.
We gonna get a lot of soft stuff here, man.
That's cool. Some of his soft stuff is straight. I just don't come over here. Don't be rap. I don't want to hear no Jamaican shit. I don't want to hear. You can leave that. You can leave
that accent coming, man. He took that from Tory, man.
That experiment got to be over with by now.
No, it's not, man.
I hope. Hey, I tweeted it the other day. Tory Lanez album is super dope. I don't care what nobody say. That joint is gonna pop for me for a while.
I think I've started to listen to Drake albums just to hear who flows he's gonna bite this album. Yeah. Like I'm waiting for him to bite that G Herbo flow from Who Run It. He gonna bite that flow.
Killed that. I've been listening to that too. Humble Beast. Humble Beast got some dope stuff on that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's funny because even though it's called Scorpion, I'm still gonna be checking for it. Like there's no way around it just because I've been a Drake fan since his inception. Like
he's a talented dude. When he's ready to bring it, when he got, I understand he wants to hit a bunch of different facets and cater to different demographics and all of that. When Drake is in his bag, when he focused, he gonna bring it. I just don't know which Drake you gonna get.
Yep, that's the thing.
You gonna get both of them. You go get both of them.
You're right. You probably will get.
I mean,
a mixed bag.
Because if we think his last project that he wants to consider in the album was Views.
Yeah.
And so you got like 4 or 5 tracks that went hard.
Yeah.
But then the majority of it was
trash.
Yeah. It was So I don't know. I guess that's what I'm expecting is. I mean, he dropped like a God's Plan. The last track was cool, but it wasn't for us.
I have been listening to it though.
What? Nice what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. It's a decent track.
It's cool. Do you think he's shutting the summer down this summer though?
Yep, because it's Drake.
He gonna get some spins, but then it depends on what else comes with it. You know, Nicki might have a banger for the summer.
So Nicki's coming. Cole's coming. Ye is supposed to be coming.
I'm
checking for Ye. I'll check for Cole.
If Kanye is dropping, okay, we know Drake is June, right?
Yeah.
Drake is June, so if Kanye drop in that July, it's over. Kanye gonna take the summer.
I'm not opposed to that.
Kanye gonna take the summer.
I'm not opposed to that.
Let us hope he takes the summer, man. Let us hope. I hope we don't get another Yeezus.
Grammy nominated Ye. If he drops this summer, you can expect some Grammy nods already.
Yeah.
You can expect some Grammy nods already.
I think we kind of expect that with a Ye album. Like, you're going to get some Grammys because it's going to be so outside the box.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this Drake album, I don't know. I just it's going to have a very feminine feel to it, man. Like, are you ready for the whole summer of quotes under pictures from the Drake album?
I don't want 17, not 17 controllers. I don't want 17 controlers.
You definitely gonna get 3. You gonna get at least 3 controllers.
I'm not mad at 3, but
and
I don't
you
want
gonna get
17 controllers.
At least 5 of him crooning.
Hey, if it's a single, it's gonna pop. I don't know when the last time he had something that didn't jump off the charts. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's Drake.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
Sprite Drake may be gone. We may not see that no more.
What is Sprite Drake?
The commercial for the Sprite
that was bringing bars
with Eminem and all of them. Yeah.
I want a city with a timestamp.
Don't
Give
still,
me that.
I told you about that. Didn't
Tell me about what?
Oh, I thought didn't I have a whole talk about that one time?
I don't know.
I thought one time we had this whole talk where I was talking about if Drake drops a city with a time and it's after midnight, it's over with. Like it's over. If it's 6 a.m. or 3 a.m. and it's finna be a done deal.
Yeah,
I thought we had this conversation like at length one time, probably like a year ago.
It's possible.
It was prior to the podcast.
I ain't gonna say no, but I don't remember that one.
I thought I remember it because I remember Steph being like, "You're absolutely right."
That sound like me. So that made
that's
me.
all I want, man. It just give me something where you just zone out and
646 Madrid.
Madrid.
Because you know it ain't gonna have no hook.
Yeah, he just straight bars for 4 minutes.
Yeah. What was the last one he did like that? Was it 4 a.m. in Toronto? Something
It was
like that.
Calabasas, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It was one of them. Because that was the one where I think he was like, I could load my guns with ballistic fire backwards. Probably won't even kill a single rapper.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was the last one.
No, but he had 6 p.m. in New York or something. That was
Maybe it was that one.
I think that might have been the last one. But
I thought that was the one with the video.
hell,
I
I
have
don't
to
know.
remember.
Just bring another one. That's all I care about. Bring another one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so, I obviously look forward to that Drake, but that's not the album Drake anymore.
Yeah, you might be right about
Drake's
that.
had a space in his career he could do whatever he wanted. If he wanted to give us
Whatever.
18 of those, that's going to go.
And it's going to jump too.
Yeah. But he could give you 18 controllers, and that's going to pop. It doesn't really matter what he does because he sets the trend at this point in time.
Yep.
So, it'll be interesting. I don't think that this album, I'm like gauging it before it even drops, gets more than 3.5 mile sauce.
What, Drake?
Just in the space that he's in.
With the space that he's in, and with the last 2 projects that he got me, that's not far fetched for you to say that.
But I hope he exceeds my expectations. But
Hell, you and me both.
I'm just throwing that out there. We'll revisit in a few podcasts. But I don't think he's gonna give us more than a 3.5 mile sauce joint.
Yeah.
That's just my early perception.
We'll see. The year started off pretty good with music. And
Yeah.
So let's hope we continue that. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, we'll definitely see where it goes. All right, let's jump into Tristan.
This clown, man.
Hey,
TMZ had this boy out here bad, man.
he had himself out there.
He
bad.
definitely had himself out there bad.
TMZ only amplified. You give them all the ammo they need.
Something about him in that third trimester, man.
Man.
What is wrong with this man during that third trimester?
It's too close, man. It's too close.
Too close, man. You're too close, man.
Man, so I'm sure everybody's seen it by now, but Trista was out wilding with some short. Was she a dancer?
I don't know. They look like Kardashians too, so
Yeah, but it was 2 of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. They
Dose. Yeah, so
stay thirsty, my friend.
Yeah, he was wilding.
He was wilding,
He was doing
man.
the most in that booth.
yeah, so it's funny how anything with the Kardashians just blows up. Like, but I think
They probably planned this out.
the most interesting part to me, well, there's two very interesting parts.
What, both chicks?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
Doo-doo-ch. But, no, I think the most interesting part to me was how quick Chloe just took her back. Like, oh, these thirsty chicks out here. Like, that threw me off. Like, I expected some type of publicity stunt. Like, let's just ride this out for a little while so that, the Kardashian machine could make some money off of it. Even if it was, even if it was real. And then the other thing was, what Kanye so mad about, man?
He got mad about it?
Kanye was talking about running Buddy Fade, man.
Oh, I ain't even hear that part. I ain't know it was that serious. Come on, Yang.
That's what I like.
That ain't Chicago, Yang. You know we mind our own damn business.
Kanye gave that man a
Yo,
bad date.
like, yo, it's the blind hair.
That
dog.
man drinking the Kool-Aid, man. He Najee Rambin, dog, over there.
Jones
They definitely
Kill
got
sunflower.
To kill sunflower.
Nah,
The dog. that fetches the water. Like, yeah, he's definitely in the cult now, man.
He tripping. I ain't even hear that part. That's new news to me.
He told us to get them hands, man.
I saw something about he was talking about running his fade.
That's whack. That's whack as hell. Yeah.
Kanye, you better say something.
Your marriage struggling. You talking about running somebody fade on Chloe behalf? Man.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, so I was like really like why he just be wilding so out in the public? Like at what point in time, like as an NBA player, like, or as any celebrity of any kind, do you be like, dawg, I'm just out here too bad, like I can't be out in the public doing this type of stuff?
Man, entitlement is a crazy thing, man.
It is.
It's entitlement.
It's a crazy thing, man.
Entitlement is a hell of a drug.
I don't know, man.
That's right.
I guess maybe it's different when you put in that position. I could never just see myself out there like that. I couldn't. It's like, man, you know we see you, right? That's the way I feel. It's like, yo, how could you even just be out here like doing so?
I mean, I guess my
stupid.
one of the things that just concern me is you averaging like 2 minutes a game right now, man. You can't even break the rotation on a trash squad because they're trash right now. But on a trash squad, you can't even make the rotation. Your girl pregnant, and you out here wilding. Like, on a consistent basis. Like, that threw me off.
My man got close to 100 million reasons why he can. And that's all that matters.
I got nothing. You're right. That might be it.
But this man,
That might be it.
how many more years he got left?
How many more years you need if you sign 100 million?
I'm just saying. He got, 3 years? That Kardashian
Possibly.
machine going on forever, man.
That's true.
That
show ain't
Kardashian
going. That show
machine
ain't going
going on
nowhere.
forever.
You're right. You're right about that.
I don't know, man. I just don't be understand. Well, number one, I think another thing that's funny is like what the old folks always say is you lose them how you get them. Like,
yeah.
so that's exactly
seen
how
a lot
she
of that
got
on
them. There
social
was
media.
there was like no, she had no shame in doing what she did to get Tristan. So you gotta expect that's the way you gonna get it
And
back.
that's what I'm saying. That's why she took him back so quick. Shorty took that on the chin. Like, I'm built for this.
So
I
in
knew
this-
it was gonna happen.
So in this generation, do you feel like women just know that men ain't nothing, and they just have accepted that?
Some women have that mindset that yes, that this is a part of what to expect.
She ain't even
feel like that.
She ain't even Barbara. This is Shirley, man. She just took him back. Like,
And
they
maybe
used
not
to
even
think
that. This may be something that she already knew about.
you think she
And they
she
already
signed off
addressed
on
it, and it's like, this what you gonna do? Okay. You never know.
I honestly think that
Think she Karolinko's wife did. You
Nah,
get
she
one a
ain't did
year
that.
or something.
Nah, she
I think she honestly thinks like, okay, how as soon as she hears it, how can I spin this for the show? How can I make this benefit us? I think that's exactly how they think when they get put in any type of compromising situation.
have to, because this will be the second time.
Yeah, and I just think it's like, okay, how can I spend this for the fam? I give the Kardashians this, is that they have found a way to stay relevant with absolutely no talent. It's like other than being able to stay in the public eye, I guess that may be their talent. I don't know what they do well.
I just want to know why everybody want to get out that Chloe jam, man.
Because it's a jam.
Harden, French. Everybody get out that Chloe jam quick,
because
man.
it's a jam. We don't know why, but
And, you know,
obviously
but
it's a
Chloe-
jam.
I just want to know what it is.
She's
though.
stigma as the less than. She get the OJ joints. She get everything. So she's stigma as that the mutt, if you will. So they drag.
Because even the little ones is starting to surpass her now.
But
I
Chloe seemed the most genuine to me.
Lamar.
Nah. The other one. What's the
one?
oldest? The oldest
Courtney?
one? Yeah, I guess.
Dang, why I know their names? I shouldn't.
Yeah, you be
I shouldn't know that.
you be sitting watching that show.
Pop
I
culture-
never watched that
Pop
show.
culture's
but I
a
like-
drug, man.
Hey, they in the. I don't blame you for that. They in the news enough. They in the news enough.
I don't know nothing about them, man.
I don't
like to
either,
keep
but
it that
they still on TV. I mean,
They're so worthless, man.
In all honesty, nobody knows nothing. Don't nobody know nothing about them.
Yeah,
They're worthless. I know that much.
I won't say that.
No, they worth a lot.
They worthless.
No, nigga, they worth
They
a lot.
worthless, talentless,
I'm with you on
and
that.
they've helped put other talentless people on, man.
It's what they present to the masses. We don't know what the meetings look like. They probably straight bossing. Don't know that.
I give them all of the credit in the world, especially the mama. Mom seen this and was like, I'm finna parlay this into some gold, and she's done it. She's done it.
I just think it's dumb, man. Like,
I mean, we didn't say it was dumb when LeVar Ball doing the same thing with his kids. He's trying to do the same thing.
There's talent somewhere.
That's what I was about to say. Other than the fact that they're talented, he's not talented at all, from what I've seen. But what has Lamar? I keep wanting to call this nigga
great
Lamar.
at marketing.
That's also his marketing.
Okay, so then we can say the same thing about Mama Jenner. All of them. They're great at marketing. That's their talent. They're great marketers. That's their business MO.
I get confused anytime anybody mentions Jenner, man. I don't know. What is Bruce Jenner? Who is he to who?
Who is
that's
she,
his stepfather.
Them.
Okay.
Stepfather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be extra confused, man. All I know is he was running on the track one day.
Then he grew boobs.
Hey,
he was a grown woman in there. So
downfire ass nigga.
This man went from an Olympian to a granny.
Dub always do the most over here.
How?
That's just you, man. It ain't even the most.
I'll take it.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I just don't understand the Tristan Thompson thing, man. It's just so and then I think she took him back. I know, but the way she just took him back so quick, I was confused. Like, wait, where's the fanfare around this, man? Like, I expected a lot to be said and done, but I guess he ain't popping like that. Like, it just was like it took over social media for like 2 days.
So why wouldn't she? Regular girls, they do it every day. So why wouldn't she take them back either?
Yeah,
I guess so.
They dragged them on Twitter though, where they had the little I hope you memes or comments.
Oh yeah.
Them was funny.
All the memes are funny, man.
Them gave me a good 20.
Black Twitter is undefeated, man.
The internet in general is undefeated.
Black Twitter is the internet, man. Black Twitter is social media, man. Like, Black Twitter, they set the trends for everything. If you do something, just know Black Twitter gonna get you, and eventually it'll trickle everywhere else.
Hey, if you gonna love me at my worst. That's all you can say.
For Tristan, that's your hot take.
If she wanna come back,
and that's the show, everybody.
That's
wrapping it up.
That's right. On them and they fam, man.
You're right though. I mean, man, they gonna parlay this into something even bigger. It's gonna be on their show soon.
Yeah, they have a therapy show.
Yeah.
They ruining all these men's lives, man.
Nah, them men grown men. They making grown men decisions.
Yeah.
Hey.
The Kardashians will mess your life up, man.
And James would still be there if he didn't find something else.
Lamar Odom on that white girl, bad. After you mess with the Kardashians, man, look at Kanye, man. He don't even look the same, man. He looks sick. Boy, is you sick? Like, he looks sick.
I'm going to reserve judgment until this last album.
Watch.
This next album.
Watch.
If this next album is dope, I'm going to be like, yeah, the Kardashian curse is broken. Because Kanye's still bringing it.
We'll see, man.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see.
We'll see. It's. I don't think the Kardashian curse can be broken, man. Ever.
But is it really a curse? Just think about it.
It's a curse.
Is it really a curse?
It's a curse.
No one's career has really fell off after messing with him.
Tiger.
Chris.
He didn't have a career in the
Chris Humphrey signed a contract after he was with.
He did.
Tiger still making. He had I can't think of the single with the gold bars. One of them joints. He was with a Kardashian on that. Yeah. Travis Scott got a Kardashian.
I like Travis Scott.
So I don't think it's a bad thing to have a Kardashian. It's just you magnified times 50.
Yeah. You just gotta be used to being in the shadow.
They doing regular nigga stuff.
Yeah.
They just getting caught on a pop camera.
That's true.
They stupid. They dumb.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
That we still agree on that part.
Shoot, let a Kendall come around me talking about Stephen. What's up? She legal and rich. What? we got a podcast.
Hey, we gotta start putting out applications.
We got a podcast that we trying to get up.
Yeah.
You gonna help us?
We gonna get a bag.
Man, on that.
We gonna get a bag, man. We gonna get a bag.
paid.
I know the producers, and we can get you a shot.
I'm with it. Hey, I'm cool with that because I ain't gonna let no Kardashian change.
I ain't selling my soul, man.
That ain't selling your soul.
You
We
sell
can
your
just collect
soul.
in the bag.
Nah, we getting the bag.
I ain't selling my soul to no Becky,
And if we just
man.
so happen to get married and make little vanilla babies, that's just part of the bag.
Steph, I like the way you do business.
That's part of the. That's part of the thing.
Go get whichever one ain't got a man yet.
I'm just saying, man. We don't know where love gonna come,
That's true, man. I'm with
I
you.
know it ain't no Kardashian.
and it may be a little Kardashian, man.
Hey, I'm with it. Go bag a dog. Secure the bag. Secure the bag.
All right, so enough of the
Remember,
lost
I told
souls.
you when I tell you, I'm Spurs, man.
You the Spurs.
I'm the Spurs, man. Can
Nah,
always
bro.
win a championship.
That's what I'm
bro.
talking
You the
about.
son.
Nah, man.
You got a
Never.
few years before you relevant.
Never that.
Yeah.
Never that. That sounds like a lot of hate to me.
No, it
man.
don't.
Now I gotta be relevant. I gotta be relevant.
Hey.
Oh man, you know.
All the bad things in life happens to you.
Yeah,
Only
no,
you.
He's Silky Johnson. He don't know the
man.
resume,
I'm a shoe
man.
in for
Man,
Hater of the year.
man, I hope somebody spitting your drink tonight, man.
Oh, that was funny. I needed that.
Oh
I needed that.
man.
it was a he ooped it. I had to dunk
No,
it.
that wasn't
off
no
the glass
man.
like Rondo?
That wasn't off no glass.
That
man.
was he ooped that
It
boy,
wasn't even
man.
a pit, man.
You like, whatever you leave
man.
it open and it be silent, you know I'm gonna get you.
No,
man.
you just found the crease, and it was cool. You got a crease, but I'm still standing by my
that was a
joint.
pick and roll. I split that double.
Oh man.
She'll let a Kardashian see me walking. I
I'm with you.
like
Hey.
him. You do?
Hey, shoot the shot, dog.
You cute too.
I'm ready. I'm ready for us to take off. So shoot the shot. I'm ready. Hey, we got enough room for a guest appearance. Don't
See me sit up in this mug with a baby Bjorn on. All right, I'm through, man.
Hey, I'm ready though. Hey, you gonna have to give her some weird ass name though. You know all of the kids got weird names. It's got to
Man,
be
this
something
chick,
like off the wall.
Markham Lansing.
Markham Lansing. Oh
Mark,
no.
we move it all. bro.
Markham Lansing. I'm with it.
All right, let's get on these. Y'all want to talk about B? Let's talk about B.
Yeah, let's
a
do
little
B, let's
bit,
do B.
man.
I'm with it.
B
Shut down
Beyonce.
Coachella, man.
Straight 2 hours.
Now I wasn't doing that. I catch the clips.
I was
but
tired. I was
shit.
tired watching it. I ain't watched the whole 2 hours.
Ah.
But the fact that she put on a 2-hour show, dog. You know how in shape you gotta be. She's
That's
bad.
crazy.
She bad for that one.
4 a.m, she was still popping, man.
Yo,
Yeah, it was crazy.
she killed it.
Now
She
she about to
killed
have a lot of black women pledging and trying to find HBCUs, going to this
That's
community
the
college.
that's the one thing I cannot feel about the B thing, man.
What?
It's just how it's like a cult following. Like it's
And
scary.
That's
to
a
me.
dangerous thing.
It's a
man.
scary to me because if B is like, don't love God no more, they're like, I hate the Lord.
You know,
hate
I
him."
was
That's-
questioning.
right. Atheism is the way.
But that's the great thing. That's the great thing about her is that as much influence that she has, she not leading them down a bogus path. And I don't foresee her starting to do
Man,
that. How? Where?
I mean, some of the stuff just it makes no sense. I mean, women's empowerment, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like that whole movement was super dope to me.
The philanthropy. I don't.
Yeah.
That's the part. That's the part of her that is dope. I don't see her leading these masses down the wrong path. I don't see where she going wrong.
But what about when they try to push that 5% culture stuff? Because it's coming.
How? We don't know that.
Huh?
That's what they into. I
Yeah.
ain't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, definitely Jay to the fullest, but Beyonce is rumored to be a 5% as well. So, like, what about when that stuff starts to get pushed? Are we going to feel the same way?
I can't. She not pushing that. That's I don't until she starts to do something like that. Then that's the only way that my notion will change.
I'm not big on cult followings or anything. Like that's just me in general. I don't like cult followings. Like it's never good. Like because people don't even have their own minds whenever Beyonce says do something. Like if Beyonce was like boycott your local beauty supply store, they'd all boycott. Boycott black businesses, they'd all boycott. Obviously, she hasn't said nothing like that, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Like,
I mean, but that's the reason why I think that she gonna be in a good space because I think she comes at it with a very calculated level head with whatever she says. So that's the good part.
Just totally off topic, but do you think that her the On the Run tour takes her performance value down, bringing Jay along? Did you guys go to On the Run one?
Nah.
I went. The funny thing was like Jay's performance seemed to be more lit than Beyonce.
I would think Jay will overpower.
But I know that they were like having a little issue at the time.
Right.
So I know she was in her feelings at the time. But from what I remember, like Jay, like he shut it down. Soldier Field he was shutting Soldier Field down. Like when Beyonce sets was coming, I was like, yo, put Jay back on the stage.
Well, that's because of what we looking for in music.
But I think that was the whole
Beyonce don't cater to us.
That was the whole vibe of Soldier Field that day. Like that night. Like everybody was feeling Jay. The Beyonce fans felt like the Jay performances were better. Like everybody that I talked to that was there. So I'm kind of like interested in what the On the Run 2 tour is gonna look like. Like, is she back in this space where she's shutting stuff down again? You know what I'm saying? Or and is Jay gonna be overshadowed? Or like, what are the dynamics gonna be? You know, I'm
with you.
I find that interesting. You know,
I think she has to overshadow him. Not overshadow him. That's a bad choice of words. Outperform him, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Based upon what she did with Coachella, I can see her being back in that performance bag.
Yeah. And B's dropping soon too, right? She's dropping soon, right?
Oh, I have no clue.
That's what somebody. I think I read that somewhere that she's dropping soon.
I wouldn't be surprised headlining Coachella.
And then she rescheduled it. It's not like so she rescheduled to this. So I wonder if she knew that this is around the time frame that the album will be coming. Mm-hmm. Like who's allowed to reschedule Coachella?
Beyonce.
True, but she's not normally that's
crazy.
A summer album dropper though, is she?
Huh?
She's not normally a summer album dropper, is she?
She's a random album. She started that whole trend to just drop it in the middle of the night. Just drop it. Cause what was that? Lemonade? Was that?
Yeah, that just came.
Nah, that was no. She did it first with the other joint. Man, I don't know. The Partition was on it.
The one after Be That.
I thought that was Lemonade.
Nah, that's when her and Jay was still, they was cool. Lemonade was when she was biting that nigga head off. It was like Partition. What was the other one?
I gotta look it up. I'm not.
It's like Dance for You or Rocket or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I know it was like around like 2012.
Every track.
Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's the one where she just like straight up just dropped a random night. But yeah, Beyonce is cold. Beyonce she's definitely dope. She's starting to reach another stratosphere.
I was just about to say
and the reason it's crazy is because you didn't I didn't think that it would be possible. Social media definitely helps because of how exposed and how open that the music is, how quick we can get it, how quickly we can react to it. That all amplifies what she's able to do. So imagine if like Michael Jackson or Whitney was in this same era, then you would see that you would see this same type of thing personified. But the outcry and the outpour of her support is like, it's ridiculous. You don't see this. That's why I'm saying it's like it's Michael Jackson-esque. I don't think it's on the same level. Michael Jackson was a totally different type of monster when it came to.
I think it's pretty close to Mike.
It is. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think she's at Mike's level.
No,
but it's close. I mean, because
Mike-ish.
Mike had the cult following with no social media. Could you imagine if Mike had
I see
Twitter and
that.
Instagram?
And he had both demographics, male and female.
Yeah.
She pretty much just has females
right.
and gay dudes.
Yeah.
Fact.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Could you imagine if Mike had social media? It would be nuts. Straight ridiculous.
That'd be crazy.
That would be absolutely crazy. So she's not at Mike level, but she's the closest thing to it ever. Nobody. It's to a point where I don't think anybody else is as close because of the
Yeah, I don't think so. Not at this point. That's the only person that can ascend like that. Like so.
Yeah.
She's the only one even that we could have a conversation about. Like at this point in time.
It's
so.
like imagine if she ran for president.
No, she's not that articulate.
I'm not. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, look at Donald Trump. Look at Donald Trump. I'm saying. I
get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, people will vote for her just because.
Mm-hmm.
Just because she's Beyonce. They don't give a damn about no qualifications, what she's capable of doing, what she might do, her political prowess. None of that would matter. If she ran for president, she gonna win.
So she
because who votes the most?
So you
Women.
said she's entering that what we consider or what they consider in terms of music, that small G God.
Yes.
And I can see that because when she's standing on stage,
I think it was the self-titled.
That's how
Beyonce.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how she's standing on stage, like she's a small G God.
Yeah. And
can't give it a big G. It's only one of those.
Thank you, lowercase G.
Small. She get the small.
She's owning it.
She can just come out and stand on the stage for 3 minutes and people
real.
just lose their mind.
Yeah.
People faint and this.
And he ain't gotta say nothing. There's a couple of people who are like that, but nobody right now has nobody has it like Beyonce does.
Yeah, she saw stuff.
Because you've seen Kanye do it like that.
It ain't like Beyonce.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
it's a couple of people who have that impact.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye got it still. Jay still has it. M still has it. If you give M a Coachella type atmosphere, people gonna go nuts.
Right.
M could be bigger than what he is if he wanted to.
You're probably right. If he wanted to be consistent with releasing music, you're absolutely right.
But I think your first comparison, I think it's her and Mike, probably are the only two.
Yeah. Rihanna has it too, not nearly to this extent, but Rihanna has a very large cult following. But yeah, nobody. I imagine
it surpassed Madonna's.
Oh yeah,
Prince. Is she?
Yeah.
She,
what about Prince?
She hit up there.
Marvin would have been the biggest, I think.
The
had
biggest,
he not died.
The biggest,
I don't know.
It would have definitely been there. It would. I'm with you. Marvin would have
been dropping like number ones till he was like 50s. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't see Beyonce not doing that.
So he could have ran the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s at least.
So
that's why I think.
Right. That's what Beyonce is going to end up doing.
Marvin being gone gave Mike the opportunity, in my opinion. Like there was a void to be filled, and he had so much crossover success. He spanned genres, like he spanned across genres. So that was the other thing that was dope.
But I think the only thing that will hold Marvin back is if we go back to the Mike and the Beyonce, it's no cap on their age limit of who they draw. It's from 5-year-old to 500. If Marvin had a cap of where you began probably listening and feeling Marvin, 5-year-old ain't listening to Marvin. Michael Jackson didn't have a cap.
Right. Another thing about Michael Jackson and Beyonce is they started so much sooner. Mm-hmm. Mike was a baby.
That's true.
And Beyonce was a teenager.
Yeah.
And now she's 30 something, almost
40,
getting into 40s.
Yep.
And she's not even close to being finished. She's not even close. So she's going to continue to span decades. She started in the 90s, late 90s, she definitely still got plenty of time to continue to do what she's doing.
Is it time for her to take like a 5-year hiatus?
Nope.
She did that already, did she?
I'm just saying, it's around the time I think she should take the 5-year hiatus.
I think it's going to happen.
And then drop another classic. Then I think
it's going to happen because she's a mom.
Yeah.
The mom thing is going to kick in, and she's going to like, okay, Blue Ivy gonna start getting older, doing what she do. The I don't know their names. Twins gonna start getting older, and she's gonna be like, all right, let me take a step back from this, and I have to be mom. So that point is going to come, and then you're right. She gonna drop something out the.
I don't think she have to.
She doesn't have to. It's going to happen.
Because right now, with the way funding is, and meaning their money, and what they have accessible in terms of nanny, she can do this and just have them on the road with her.
Of course,
and they just keep moving, and she not miss a beat of what's going on in their lives.
I mean, that's what's been going on anyway. I feel like to an extent.
I just feel, and maybe I'm overanalyzing it, but the way that she speaks about her the way she speaks about her children, I don't think that it's going to. I think she's going to have to take a step back at some point and state, you know what, I'm gonna go into full on mommy mode. I just see that happening.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be a good idea.
I think it will end up happening.
Yeah, for the brand.
When? Who knows?
Because I think if she took that hiatus, she could pass Mike at that point.
Yeah. Either that, or she just gonna make JB a stay-at-home dad. Be like, hang it up. You ain't gotta do nothing no more.
Okay.
And he'll be cool with it.
I don't think he could do that.
Hell no, of course not.
Yeah.
It's jokes.
And, and she seems like she has that drive in her to want to surpass herself. So that's why I don't see her taking the hiatus.
She got a machine behind her, man. You ain't got to write the songs.
Whenever her creative director and art director decide to call it quits, that's when she'll take her break. But right now, whatever they drawing up, if it's not her herself, she's winning.
Yeah.
You got to keep that moving. Content.
Well, I think she just has an idea of what she wants to do, and everybody else does the work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk about this, and then somebody else writes it. Mm-hmm. You know, so I think she does some of the writing. But
sometimes that's all it takes is to start with an idea.
Yeah.
I mean, because here's the thing: is her creative process and her talent is undeniable. So now, if you could put other people in position to say, "Hey, I want to help." I want to use your creative talents to help me continue to build on what I have and what I want to do. I want to help project my image through you. Then, hell, go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Yeah, but interested to see if she drops. So drops in the middle of the night. She could end everybody's numbers we talking about. They'd be dead in the water.
Everybody gone.
They'd be dead in the water if she decided she was dropping.
Nicki, everybody. If Beyonce drops anything, everybody else getting flushed. Even Cardi.
Yeah.
The way she moves, something seems like it's a foot.
It's about to
something's afoot.
Something's afoot.
Just reminded me of a Scooby-Doo episode or something.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we got the tour coming. We got Coachella. She shut down. Like, something's coming.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Everything that I saw. I wasn't watching 2 hours of Beyonce, but everything that I saw was cold. Yeah. I really liked the New Orleans type vibe. The live instruments really just brought it all together. But the performance, the bits and pieces that I saw, was super dope.
Is she a top 3 performer all time at this point?
Gotta be.
Mike, James Brown. Who else would go in there?
I would like to put Prince up there. The main reason is because Prince was up there singing, moving, and playing instruments. Yeah. That is ridiculous. And he'll some jumpers talented.
While he talk to you.
Right,
in the intermission.
Make some pancakes.
Blouses.
So I think you got to put Prince up there. Definitely got to put Mike up there because Mike put on a just absolute show.
Mm-hmm.
When Mike brought it, you were captivated.
Anybody that dances and sing on
stage
and
really can
is
sing.
Up there. Yeah,
it can really sing. So I'm with it. You definitely got to put them up there. She's in the mention.
Mm-hmm.
You got to.
Honorable. Is she 3 or is she honorable?
I think she's top 3.
Nah, you got to put her name in it.
She's top 3.
I think you got to put her name.
Mike James, and I even go as far as say Mike Beyonce James.
You said who?
Mike Beyonce and James.
My thing is, no matter where you have it, if her name is there, it's not outlandish. It's not.
It's
crazy
not. It's not. Just not one.
She's that dope.
I don't think you put her above Mike.
Yeah, shit. Mike is the greatest recording artist of all time. I don't care what genre we talking about in the history of music. Mike is the best.
He made Thriller.
That's all that matter.
Let's talk some NBA, man.
Finally.
Let's talk some NBA.
It's too much estrogen.
So let's talk our regular season awards first.
Okay.
So let's start out with most improved player.
Oladipo.
Vic. Especially with the game one, the way he...
Yeah.
Vic. Unanimous.
Regular season awards. But no, it's still Vic.
Yeah.
Vic went from above average to all-star.
Yeah.
He ascended so quick. I will say that was Russell Westbrook influenced. Like, I think Russ helped him along the way with his prep. Yeah.
That and Dan Gilbert. Because Dan Gilbert definitely threw him under the bus. He said he utilized that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm going Vic. Vic, too.
Vic is the epitome of how you use a summer to your best advantage.
I agree.
Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, Jason Tatum, they have to take note of what he did. You know, take the weakest part of your game and add to it. For Vic, it was his body and his shooting ability. Mm-hmm. He said he was just tired. He said by the time the playoffs came around, his performance was bad because he was just tired. That man worked on his body, cut the extra weight, and I mean, it wasn't like he looked sloppy or nothing. He wasn't Glenn Davis out here, but he wanted it, and that's why he's the player who he is now. Because in the off season, it wasn't the off season. So yeah, most improved player.
Yeah, Shabazz Napier got a lot better this year too.
He did. It's a few players who you can mention. Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, VanVleet. Rockford boy. Yeah.
I even say Andre Drummond. He definitely.
He disappeared after the All-Star break, man.
Nah. He was still putting up numbers. He just was doing it on a team that was.
He hides in the fourth, man. He hides in the fourth.
He don't showcase 1 through 3. It's just the numbers be good.
Him and whatchamacallit too. He done started hiding. Towns call for the ball, man.
Yeah. I think he definitely needs to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
And Thibs just said that. I think he I ain't gonna say he doesn't want it, because I think he wants it. I just think I think he's deferring to his teammates.
Yeah, I don't think he want to step on anybody's toes.
Yeah, he's too afraid to step on his team's toes and just instead of saying, "Yo, give me this ball down here on the block. I'm finna go get us some."
And I don't know why you would be quote unquote maybe inferior to Wiggins. You take that shot before Wiggins. The shot
or Jimmy.
I don't even want to talk about.
I almost tweeted last night because Wiggins is so inefficient once he catches the ball. Mm-hmm. It's always a retreat step.
That's another one. That's another
decision.
One who needs to step his game up in the offseason.
You know how many times he could have pump fake jab stepped and been dunked the other night?
Yeah.
Pump fake jab step past though, and he stepped back as soon as he catch.
They don't have a jumper.
Yeah. Defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
I think the A's is just shout out to Anthony.
I know everybody is saying Rudy Gobert. I like Anthony Davis.
I think I was leaning Gobert. Let me look.
I'm not mad with as I was getting ready to say.
I was leaning Gobert, or had Durant not took that hiatus, I probably would have went Durant. Just because of his,
I want to be mad at
just because of his ability, he defended 1 through 5 this year.
Paul George still put up the numbers,
and I don't know why that's right in the forefront for me. Paul George.
Paul George is there, but I would say he's more like 3-4ish, more like 4-5ish. Honestly,
I think it'll be AD because they can't give him MVP.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give it to Rudy Gobert. The only thing, the biggest slack on Rudy Gobert is the time that he missed.
Yeah,
that's why I got AD over him.
And AD didn't miss that much this year, did he?
Nope. AD was hoping.
Yeah, I would probably go Gobert or Durant. Just from all the games I watched, I would probably go Gobert or Durant.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah. Rookie of the year.
It's gonna go to Ben.
It should.
But
I like Mitchell.
I like
Me too.
Mitchell.
I went
too.
Donovan Mitchell.
I want Mitchell to get it.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. Nobody saw Utah in the playoffs. Nobody.
Especially almost a 3.
Yeah, and it's the way that he put the team on his back, and he's if you needed a point, if you needed a defensive stop on the perimeter anyway, he was able to provide that.
Yeah, Mitchell is just such an all-around talent, man, and he has been for like the past 3 years.
Imagine if he had more talent around him. No knock on Ben Simmons.
Well,
Ben
they get
Simmons,
stops, man. They get stops. Utah gets stops.
No.
Like,
Okay, so I'm talking about on the offensive end, because if you can, it's points and times where you collapse on Donovan Mitchell and he's still making buckets.
Yeah.
But imagine if he had somebody that was like, okay, I gotta stay true on my man because I know he could fill it up, so I can't collapse on Donovan Mitchell all game long.
Yeah.
Like Ben Simmons. It's like you can't always go to the basket and collapse because he could easily kick it out to JJ. He could easily dump it down to Joel Embiid.
And he had Hood. They got rid of him.
Yeah. So I mean, it's no knock on Ben Simmons. The man has played some ridiculous basketball, so it's not crazy that he's gonna get it. If I had a vote, I would go Donovan Mitchell.
I get frustrated watching Ben Simmons, like,
Because he can't shoot.
Because he can't shoot. His handle is trash. He has no moves. Like, I get frustrated. He doesn't play defense at all. Like a lot of the fatal flaws in LeBron, Ben Simmons is the same. So I think the same things that frustrate me about LeBron are the same things that frustrate me about Ben Simmons.
Why? LeBron is a 15-year vet. This dude is just playing his first.
Their games are very similar.
To me, Ben Simmons.
But he has plenty of time. LeBron is who he is.
I didn't say I don't like Ben Simmons. He's game frustrates me.
He benefits from having the ball in his hand 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Whereas Donovan Mitchell, he's playing off Rubio.
He plays in the flow of the game.
His numbers are the way they are, inflated because he has the ball at least, let's just, 85-90% of the time? Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
So he can have 8, 10, 12 assists because he has the ball, which isn't enough.
But he's also the team's best creator. Rubio is still the all right. I shouldn't say creator, but facilitator.
Oh, okay.
Rubio is still the
about
Jazz's
to get you
best.
On that creator.
Yeah, Rubio is still the Jazz's best facilitator.
Yeah.
So he should have the ball in his hands. As to where, on the flip side, Ben Simmons absolutely needs to have the ball in his hands. If he doesn't, this team is they fall right off the track.
So for the majority of the season, I would agree, but I think getting Fultz back, he's better at facilitating to me than Simmons. But I'm not.
He's too busy looking for his own shot.
But he ain't been looking for it since he got back.
Because he can't shoot.
That was the second team. He's running that second team.
No, because when I'm saying the way he played in Washington, he literally looked for his own shot.
But and not in Philly. I haven't seen that. It's
because he physically can't shoot.
I agree with that.
I mean, that might be the case, but at this point in time, he's better at facilitating than Ben Simmons to me.
This Rookie of the Year, I think they should.
But he hasn't played enough games to really to substantiate that this is true. But there's a small sample size. But what were you gonna say, Steph?
They should look at this Rookie of the Year like you do MVP, because they're so close in terms of what their team success is based around. But I think
co-Rookie of the Year. Didn't Jason Kidd and them do it?
Jason Kidd and Grant Hill had it.
The last one was Francis and Brand.
Yep. Yeah,
Francis
right.
and Brand. So that's how they should do it.
Yeah.
Because Philly was going to go to the playoffs regardless, because Embiid was that more impactful.
I hate when you play in the oblivion like Utah, in those small markets, because you don't get the same love. Yeah.
It was crazy when I was watching the game, and it was like they had one televised game all year, and it was when Paul George came back.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, because they play in the Central, I saw them play a lot more. But
those based upon what they project your record to be.
I know. So but it's
NBA League Pass will get you through all of that.
And I think the NBA should do what the NFL does, and that's the flex. The flex. Flex them games out, man. I don't want to see the Lakers and Phoenix just because it's Lonzo Ball. Flex that out to a Utah and Clippers. I'd rather see that.
Especially because, to me, the Lakers wasn't fun to watch this year. They had
spots.
When Lonzo didn't play, I didn't enjoy
when
watching.
Kuzma was the focus, not even when Ingram was hurt, they were a good team to watch.
Caldwell Pope out of there, so I think it'll be a lot better team to watch next year.
I believe it because first of all, they're gonna have a little bit more cohesion, depending on who they bring in there, because you already know who they're aiming for. That might throw everything off, but they have the potential to be special. Because I really like the young core. Yeah. But they wasn't always fun to watch this year. They
won. Dang, didn't we over under it? And I think all three of us might have said around 35. Didn't I over under the 35?
I think so. I think we said something like that.
Over under 30. I think I did over under 30 in the group chat. And I think we all agreed on 35.
I think we might have said that. That might have been on the pod. I
thought that was before the season.
I don't know, but that sounds right to me.
Yeah. But I think we all agreed upon it. That was like our Loyola. Everybody just agreed on.
Right. Yeah. we knowing what we talking about sometimes.
Yeah. MVP. Who's MVP this year?
I'm torn.
With the way that James played in the first half of the season.
What you torn by? No, not that Ninja Turtle.
No, AD. It better be that's who you torn between. Russ?
I'm torn between
Kawhi. Because Kawhi didn't play there, AC.
James Harden and LeBron.
I don't care what nobody say. LeBron's numbers are absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy. But I still got him third. What Anthony Davis did in the West with no Boogie is ridiculous. Yeah. They were not supposed to be a playoff team. As soon as Anthony Davis, as soon as DeMarcus Cousins went down, people were saying, do you think it's a good job for them to start tanking now just to get a good wing and fall somewhere in between, like a late lottery? Instead, this man put the team on his back, started playing ridiculous basketball.
But what puts AD third to me on my list? I got James Harden 1, LeBron 2, AD 3, because AD's and the entire team stepped up. It wasn't just AD.
That's true, but my thing is,
but not with consistency.
Did LeBron James give his team a chance to step up? He traded everybody away. He said, "Okay, y'all ain't doing enough of what I think, so
I need some new people to pass the ball to under 6 minutes in a game."
And then when he got them, he's like, "Here we go. All right, I got to do this." And you guys know, I don't like LeBron.
He was excitable.
He blew up this year.
He did. I'm not taking anything away from him. If you're looking at his individual numbers, ridiculous.
I don't know. I'm looking at that slide and that win percentage and all of that. That's I can't celebrate a 4 seed in a weak East.
Yeah, but I think
with no Kyrie, no Gordon. You let Toronto get the 1 seed.
I mean, but you can't say let them.
Toronto get the 1 seed.
Toronto earned it.
You said they talking about you. They want to compare you to the GOAT, but you can't. But you a 4 seed.
That has to be over with by now. I'm tired of that compare. That has to die.
I don't even pay attention to that. But my thing is
Harden
with what he did.
Harden. These are my. I'm just gonna do a top 5. Harden 1, AD 2, Dame Dollar 3. I'm sorry, AD 3, Dame Dollar 4, LeBron 5.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
So your top 5 doesn't include Russell Westbrook at all?
No.
You ain't say. I thought you said who you say for third.
The man averaged a triple-double, bro.
You said James Harden. LeBron.
No, he said AD.
AD.
Then he said Dame.
Russ over
KD.
Dame.
Over Dame for me.
Dame.
I can't reward these 5 seeds like in 6 seeds.
It's not the 5 seed. It's a freaking triple-double.
What?
Back to back.
It's a lot of lost games. Like I don't know why we keep celebrating triple doubles.
Because
like
it's it wins. It's an individual award. So you have to look at them as an individual and what they provide their team.
So the award historically has been who. So non-top 3 players. Top 3 teams. Like those are the people that are rewarded. The best player on the top 3 teams, on one of the top 3 teams. when did we get into like rewarding people who if I lost the last 2 games of the year, I wasn't gonna make the playoffs? Why are we rewarding that? I don't understand.
But you're talking about
stat sheet stuff and don't touch the rebound. I'll go get all the rebounds tonight to get to a triple double.
You're also talking about an unprecedented
why do we reward that
playoff race? You talking about 4 through 10.
But
was all in the playoff race.
But so garbage rebounds isn't like something I celebrate.
Garbage rebounds, or
like
just
Steven Adams letting the ball bounce. Like, how many nights did Steven Adams get 3 rebounds that he could have had 15? Because he's stopping and letting Russell Westbrook get his triple double.
Dog,
let him.
You go out there and you get what you earn.
He didn't. I don't really feel like that was there. He had like the Ricky Davis triple doubles, man. If you
get the
Ricky
fuck out of here. No,
he should have threw the ball off the other rim, man.
He's
a step above Ricky Davis, man.
I'm through.
Russ summed it up best. He said, "You can't fault me for wanting it more than somebody else."
I don't.
Exactly.
I totally understand that, but I'm just saying that's not the case.
I agree. Adams and Grant did let some pass once they realized what was at stake and what could happen for the year. Then I agree they did succeed some of those things to him, but he went out and crashed them boards, man.
The last 20 games of the year, like a lot of those rebounds, he didn't really. Those are Grant Adams rebounds.
I would have grabbed them.
If it was Grant or Adams rebound, it would have went in their hand.
Nah.
So who are you?
Keep the star happy, man.
Who are you to defer to? You telling me that Bill Cartwright would have ever said like, "Oh, I'm gonna just let Mike get this rebound"?
That's a different era. It wasn't a soft era like this one, man. You can't compare the 80s, 90s NBA to this trash.
Man, listen.
You can't. I can't stand for that.
He got the triple double because he wanted it. I'm not saying that he don't.
You
pad his
you can
stats.
create whatever narrative you want to. I watch the game.
That's the same.
It's people who work their whole career who don't do what he's doing.
And if I can get a triple double in the NBA right now, if somebody just let me go get the rebound off the ground.
Remember when Mike needed to get 30 to average 30 for the season, and they let this man just shoot. It's the same thing.
It's different.
It's the same thing to me.
It's different with points. No, it's different with points. You can just let a nigga shoot to his heart's content. An assist, a nigga got to make the basket.
True.
A rebound, you have to go earn it.
Nobody
plays a full 48 minutes like Russ.
I'm on your side.
Nobody plays a full 48 minutes like Russ.
I'm on your side. I agree.
Nobody in the NBA. Maybe Kevin Durant. Nobody else.
I mean, hey, it's going to be great to look back in like 20 years and say he had back-to-back years.
It ain't even got to take 20 years. I'm talking right now.
Y'all can meet ride all y'all want to. I'm just saying, y'all can meet ride trash stats all you want to.
Meet ride. Nobody's ever dog.
I said meet ride. Do that? That's what y'all doing. Y'all meat riding garbage stats. That's okay.
Wow, that's extreme.
I'm sorry. I look at wins. I mean, I can let you get rebounds. I can do that. I can lead the league in turnovers. And then we celebrate that. So, hey. That's a triple-double year. That should be MVP.
Coach of the year.
Dwayne Casey.
LeBron James.
I agree with Casey.
Quinn Snyder. Quinn Snyder or Brad Stevens for me. Quinn Snyder did it with less than last year.
Nobody expected.
And Brad Stevens.
Nobody expected for Toronto to be number 1 in the East.
And Brad Stevens was without his stars pretty much the whole season, and still,
I'm gonna say Casey.
Made it work.
It's between Casey and Snyder.
I mean, it's at the beginning of the year, and I know Boston had a lot of injuries, but Toronto was looked at 3, 4.
Time.
It's a long one, y'all.
Yeah, that's definitely long.
120,
okay.
118.
So I say.
I give it to Casey.
Casey, I'm gonna go with Casey.
Yeah, I'm going Quinn Snyder, Brad Stevens. They could do co-coach of the year.
Casey third.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of injuries and a lot of stuff in the East that kind of influenced that. But he did a great job.
Very good with what he had. Snyder did very good regardless because nobody expected him to be where he's at with Utah. Especially in the West, so I'm not knocking either one of them.
We'll see what they do in this first round because I think they kind of overachieved a little bit. Utah,
yeah, of course.
They played
not
well.
a little bit. They overachieved a lot.
Yeah.
Nobody saw them being in the playoffs.
You know, the playoffs normally you tell your team show.
Yeah,
what
that
your
interior
team really
scoring is
is.
gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Gobert did not make the strides I thought he was going to
His
make
has been a
offensively,
sloppy game.
and that's really gonna hurt them in the playoffs. Yeah, so
I
that's
agree
what I
with that.
think. But he had a great. I mean, because these are regular season awards. He had a great regular season of coaching.
He did.
Quinn
Oh yeah, he did.
He did for sure. He did a phenomenal.
Any of
job
those
with
three
what he
people,
had
I
for
wouldn't
the team.
be upset with any of those three. So, anybody they pick out of those three, I think is totally deserving.
Give it to the brother.
But he's gotten progressively better every single year. So when we talk about
From when he
consistency,
started, yeah,
consistency, and I think even his philosophy defensively and stuff, knowing where the holes were at in his team and just
Yeah.
restructuring them on defense and offense, just
Yeah.
such a smart
His
move, man.
adjustments, his rotations have
Yeah.
gotten better. All of that.
Yeah.
Like Garcia.
Now he can play 11, 12 deep, man.
Yeah, he can.
That's development, man. But yeah, any of those three, I'm good with.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Yep. All right, that's it. Ooh, what y'all think of this Knicks coaching position, man? Who do you think should
I
get
think
it? Just real
Fizdale
quick.
should get it. If they don't give it to Mark Jackson, Fizdale.
Yeah, I would.
I would love
I think it's-
Fizdale though.
I think
I
it's
want
really
Fizdale
between
in
three.
Phoenix.
It's
I want Fizdale in Phoenix.
between Fizdale, Mark Jackson, and Jay Wright.
I don't think Jay Wright.
Jay Wright better not
He
leave.
ain't living
I don't
on
think
the
he
boat.
should leave either, but they're going to go after Jay Wright.
They are. But he's got it.
As long as Fizdale back in the league, because I think he's a decent coach.
Take
Shouldn't
that
have
for
never-
that.
he should've
Take
never
that's
lost-
all he had to
He
say.
should have never lost his job.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. And now Connolly fighting for the new cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So round ones, who we got? Who
Ooh.
we got for round ones?
Who y'all? Well, let me look at the playoff picture.
It's gonna be
Let's
it's gonna
not-
be tough.
So let's start it from the Heat 76ers.
Philly, I got Philly coming out of that.
I got Miami winning that.
Who?
Philly, Miami.
I think once you get
I got
Joel
Philly
back,
when
it's-
Embiid come back.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Once you get Embiid back, it's a
Whiteside
totally
been looking like
different monster.
barbecue chicken.
All right, so we 2-1 on that.
Toronto, Washington.
That's Toronto. Even though I think it's going to be a good series.
That's gonna be a good
It's gonna
series.
kick. Yeah, because Washington should not be an 8 seed.
Yeah.
Washington is not really an 8 seed.
John Wall sitting out all them games, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
He ain't gonna miss
That's gonna be
shots
good,
at
but
the
I got
cup
Toronto
like he
winning
did
that.
the other
Yeah,
night
he
either.
missed a lot of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got Toronto.
too many
winning
bunnies. Boston, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's cooked. I think they're done.
that. Nah. Milwaukee could change this once they get back to.
Their X
I'm just gonna say
factor
this.
is Jabari. If they let Jabari
Yeah.
play more,
I'm just gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Kidd's there. They don't lose game one.
I'm not mad at that. You tweeted that.
Jason
I'm not
Kidd's
mad at
there.
that.
He's not. They're not a 7 seed.
No,
They
I
probably a
agree.
2 seed with the
I
way that
agree.
Boston got
The
injured.
new coach is horrible, man. His rotations are bad. How do you sit Jabari like probably your best scorer?
He couldn't get no rhythm.
His rotation's probably as
He
But
bad
he ain't
as
wearing
couldn't
no
get a
sets
rhythm at
for
all.
him.
No, I know
Even
that's what
with
I'm
the
saying.
second unit.
his rotation is as bad as Donovan.
Who starts Snell and then plays Jason Terry like
And
30
That's
minutes?
crazy.
And you see how trash he played. Tony
Yeah.
Snell was
Crazy.
absolutely garbage, dog.
The only cat I ever known to see 2 games where he played 20 plus minutes and didn't have a stat. And you starting, buddy.
Trash.
Somebody go stretch the floor.
Trash.
Cleveland, Indiana.
Indiana.
I think
Indiana
Cleveland
in
finds
6.
I think
I
Cleveland.
think
done.
Cleveland finds a way to win, but
I think
I
Cleveland
wouldn't be
finds a way to
surprised if
win, but I want
Indiana
Indiana to win it.
Cleveland makes it interesting, but I think Indy.
I think it's better if Cleveland makes it to the next round because if they don't, then we're gonna have the LeBron circus that we've
it's
been
gonna be
waiting
a
the summer
circus
for.
regardless.
That's
for
what he
sure.
already here for.
I'm not here for it. Houston, Minnesota.
Houston.
Yeah, this gonna be a good series. Did you see what D Rose called Buddy a goofy, man?
Yeah.
Golden State, San Antonio, sweet.
Yeah, that's a sweet.
Yeah,
That's a sweet.
that's a sweet. Portland, New Orleans.
I have that one going either way. I don't know.
I have Portland in 7.
I'm not mad at that.
I have Portland in 7. The Dame
mad at that.
factor.
And they're down with 0-1-0
Yeah,
because they should have gotten blown out game
Yeah.
1.
yeah. And then OKC, Utah.
I think that may go 5 or 6. I think Utah gets at least 2.
I think I got OKC in 5. I think Utah wins the first game back in Utah, and that's it.
You think they split 1-2? They split 1-2 in OKC.
Cool. No.
They take 2-0 going to Utah.
I think it's Thunder win both of these games, and then Utah wins the first game in Utah, and then that's it. They done after that.
Okay.
I do think that Russell Westbrook is. What's Rubio doing with him?
Nothing.
Rubio's played pretty good defense all
Nothing
year,
at
but
all.
you can't do nothing with Russ. Russ is just too aggressive, and he gets too many calls.
Exum played well, but I don't see that.
No, he lacks
series.
consistency.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna be a fun games to watch, but they're not gonna win.
Yeah.
I really think that Russ and PG have to get
Playoff
Melo
P.
more involved. PG's hooping,
But I think that's more on Melo though. Melo balls in the first half.
but he don't get
Then
enough
he tuck
touches
away.
down the stretch. Is that a Russ problem?
That's Donovan's rotation. Like now they did the experiment with PG in the second unit. Now PG is running whenever Russ is running.
Yeah.
Let Carmelo run with the second unit.
I agree. I think I've been saying that all year.
Yeah, you've been
though.
saying that. That's when he's got traded.
Yeah, let him run with the second. Yeah. What's your thoughts? Throw in who you got in each series real quick for
In the
us.
West.
Right, for the West, give me Houston and Golden State. We just doing round one, right?
Yeah.
Houston, Golden State, New Orleans.
New Orleans over Port. How many games you got it?
I think it'll go 7. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 7.
Yeah,
Definitely 6 or 7.
yeah.
And Oklahoma, talent wise, is just going to be able to outplay the Jazz.
Overwhelm them. They don't score the ball enough. They don't have anybody to play through in the post to get them easy buckets.
They don't.
either.
Yeah.
They don't. If Billy Donovan knew how to utilize Carmelo Anthony,
That's universal.
this wouldn't even be a close series.
Yeah.
They
Nope.
might sweep.
Yeah, they
Also,
still
they
might,
They might
sweep.
sweep.
Carmelo with the second unit, the way they did PG to let him find his legs. Kind of what we talked about at the beginning of the year. Just let Carmelo run the second unit. Felton at the point.
I don't know why. I thought I had a higher respect for Billy Donovan as a coach prior to this, and
Wow.
now
I've never liked him.
I'm not saying that he's a bad coach, but it's no way you can have a player as talented as Carmelo Anthony. I know he didn't lost a step, but he's still.
I don't think he lost a step.
No, he has.
Not from a quickness perspective.
Yeah.
I think all out speed.
I'm talking about just his
Not even
overall.
offensively. I don't think he's lost a step.
No, he didn't lost.
He just never gets in the flow of the game.
He's declining.
I don't think so.
Carmelo Anthony ain't declining.
He's just it's not in rhythm.
That man is declining. I'm not saying it's large, but
I just think you
I
put him
think
somewhere else, and he's
still in my opinion, he's easily a top 5 scorer in this league.
He's
Just his
Vinny Del
ability-
Negro, Lou Alding. I'm gonna put you in this corner, and we just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, and that's terrible. It don't make no sense. You can have somebody that talented and you don't know how to use them.
yeah.
That's
I agree.
he's weak for
This
that.
looks like it's gonna be one of the better first rounds that we've seen in a long time. Like
I
back
think
in
so.
that like
Every
08,
single
09
game-
was a
every
really
single
good
game
one.
was
Yeah,
competitive. So this is gonna be dope.
yeah.
This is gonna be dope.
I think so. I love this time of the year, man.
I know, man. March on through
I love it.
March on through to June.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we gave y'all a lot of content. This will definitely hold you over for.
So when is the lottery? When do they announce the
late
lottery?
April.
Late April.
I
Okay.
think like the 26th, 27th. Yeah. But all right, y'all. We will see y'all next week.
Peace.
All right.
Hey yo,
Episode ain't official till that piece.
dunk on 'em now.